audience.
The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people passing by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, "How do you do?" but really saying, "I love you." I hear babies crying, I watch them grow, they'll know so much more than I'll ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. This is a lyric from one of Louis Armstrong's famous songs, What a Wonderful World. Disney World has allowed dreams to come true for people over the past 43 years, not just for kids. 44 years next October. When talk about Disney World was first brought up, there was a ton of excitement and questions. Disneyland was already open and had attracted over 1 million people in the first 7 weeks of opening. That's roughly 20,500 people a day. Quotes from numerous people throughout the day are endless. There were so many people there that you couldn't see the park, you just saw people's heads floating around. There's a day known as Black Sunday, and there was a lot of traffic jams and accidents throughout the day. Hearing everything that happened when Disneyland opened, you can imagine the anticipation when Disney World was first known to the public. Over the course of 7 years, Disney World was thought of, planned, and designed. Walt Disney and his brother, Royo, asked environmental specialists where should they have it, and they suggested Florida. Walt Disney passed away before Disney World opened, but his brother insisted on finishing Walt's final project and have it come to be. He met with everybody involved and said, "I want this park to be exactly how Walt designed it and no different." Royo eventually changed the name of Disney World to Walt Disney World to honor his brother in memory of him. On opening day, they had the unexpected number of 10,000 people there. Because of everything that went on with Disneyland, everyone thought that Disney World was going to be bigger and better, and they expected a lot more people. And it eventually was. Along with the opening of Walt Disney World, 2 hotels were opened. The Contemporary Hotel, which included a monorail straight to the hotel, and the Polynesian Village. And the village was eventually dropped, and both hotels are still successful and open today. This also included Downtown Disney, Epcot, Disney's Hollywood Studios, Disney's Animal Kingdom. And although it is not directly connected with Walt Disney World, Universal Studios was opened on July 15, 1964, and it brought lots of people to Orlando. Cinderella's Castle was also a big thing. It was the tallest structure at Walt Disney World, reaching 189 feet. It's followed by Space Mountain, which is 183 feet. At Cinderella's Castle, you could go walk around, and there were lucky guests opening day that got to spend the night in Cinderella's Castle. Much excitement for the parade and getting to meet the grand total of 5,000 Disney cast members was really exciting, but the thing that most people were excited for was the nighttime show. Spectacular. It consisted of many fireworks, music, and lights illuminating everything in its wake. 2 months after Walt Disney World opened, Royo Disney passed away. He was the one who assisted Walt Disney with everything, and they are the ones who made everything like it is today. Sales are steadily increasing with Walt Disney World and Disneyland. Disney World's Magic Kingdom has an average of 17.5 million people every year. The focus of Disney's Animal Kingdom is the Tree of Life, and it is 14 stories high, it is 300 animal carvings, and it's 50 feet wide. And I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I've never personally been to Disney World. I've heard a lot of people say that it's really huge and it's really something to admire if you ever do go. Splash Mountain is also an Adventureland, and it features a 5-story free-fall plunge at a 45-degree angle into a pool at 42 miles an hour. Approximately 48 million people visit Walt Disney World Animal Kingdom annually, and that's a lot of people. I've never been to Walt Disney World, but just thinking about everything it does, it's touched a lot of lives, and it's not just a playground, it's a home where people can dream their wildest and be yourself. And my all-time favorite quote from the one and only Walt Disney himself is, "If you can dream it, you can do it. Always remember this whole thing started with a mouse." And this is Minnie Mouse. I love her. A visual aid because she is a big part of Walt Disney World and Disneyland and everything that Walt Disney has created and done over the past 60 years. That's it.
Very good.